I read a book by Osha Davis called The Best of Enemies, and it's a true story that took place during desegregation in Durham. And what happened was that there was some government money to have a charrette, and a charrette is a French word for a meeting where any kind of grievances are talked about. And so there was so much strife between the black and white communities, and the schools were really suffering from it. So this charrette was organized, and a man named Bill Riddick ran them. And what he did was really pretty ingenious. He brought to the forefront of this charrette two people who despised each other and made them co-chairs. One is a woman named Ann Atwater, who was a really well-known, powerful black activist in Durham. And the person probably she hated most in Durham was C.P. Ellis, who was the leader of the Ku Klux Klan in Durham. And these people who started out absolutely despising each other, would not sit with each other, would not speak with each other, ended up through this experience changing their views and really changing their lives. And I think what's interesting about Best of Enemies is that both people feel, and I think this is true of any really good drama, the greatest conflicts are when both sides feel they're right. And C.P. Ellis felt that the white people of the community were the victims, not the blacks, and the blacks felt exactly opposite to that. C.P. Ellis was a man who had a party when Martin Luther King was shot, and said that next on the only reason he was unhappy he was shot was because King's next visit was supposed to be Durham, and he wished he was shot in Durham, and he couldn't wait to shoot Malcolm X. And this was a man who, when he drove up to the charrette, he showed Ann Atwater, brought her over to the back of his car, opened up the trunk, and pulled out a machine gun. And he said, "This is what I'm coming with." And she reached into her pocketbook and pulled out her Bible, and she said, "This is what I'm coming with."